What is going on, guys? Welcome to FTV Family Time Vlogs. Today I have my whole projector collection. I wasn't going to do this review, but I figured I did the 1080p versus a 4K projector review, and now that I got the new laser projector, I have to do this review. Mainly the reason why I'm doing this review is because laser projectors are just becoming to that price point where it's at a consumer level and it's kind of obtainable. This projector normally is $3,000, but you could get the Optoma UHZ50 for about $1,500 now, which is an amazing price point for this projector. So I wanted to do versus, are they worth it? And these are just our cheap 1080p projectors. We'll talk about them a little bit later. ViewSonic 1080p versus Optoma 4K. If you were in a dark controlled environment, this 1080p projector was beautiful. It was fine, especially when we got it at the time when we weren't watching a lot of 4K content. And I know a lot of content isn't 4K yet. It's becoming more and more readily available at 4K. So I would definitely recommend a good 4K projector, especially now since they went from about $1,500 to about $1,000. Sometimes rate just about under $1,000 you could get a good 4K projector for. The only problem with this was it was 2200 ANSI lumens, and that's just a little bit dim for my living room. So we upgraded to the 3000 ANSI lumens Optoma, and this is the laser projector is 3000 as well, but it's different. We'll get back to that in a little bit. This became our daily driver. It was beautiful, especially since I said 1080p content, and when the lights were pitch black, we would have to wait till the lights were like pitch black to watch a movie or anything. This was fine. It was great. This was almost the same. Where it really shined is when you put 4K content through this. Once 4K content came into this projector, it would shine. Even though all these could take 4K content, it wouldn't enhance it at all, really. But this, when 4K content was on it, wow. And the fact that we could use it with the lights on was great. Here we are, a few years later, with the new Optoma UHZ50 laser projector. It says about 20 to 30,000 hours on its bulb. You won't have to change the bulb ever again for the life of this projector. I know what you're thinking. That was a little bit of a downside to me too, but I thought about it. I put about 4 bulbs in this projector already, and each bulb is about $150, so that adds up over time. This projector can go the life of about 5, maybe 6 bulbs on this, and this was already at its lifeline for a few years, so I'm like, I really don't need a projector. I could put another bulb in. It's not like these projectors. When the bulb starts to go on these projectors, you notice it. It starts to get very, very, like, it can't get to the full brightness, and it's just lacking colors and detail and everything. And then it just gets worse and worse and worse until you're finally like, all right, I gotta get a new bulb. And the bulb on its full brightness, brand new, just put it in the system, doesn't last as long. Laser 4K projectors don't have that problem right now. They stay consistent through the life of it. They even have a 5-year warranty if the bulb starts to lose its brightness. When I plugged this in and turned it on and put it on my 120-inch silver ticket screen, wow. This is 3000 ANSI lumens, just like this one is, but it's just so much brighter. The living room, we do entertain a lot with the big couch. We do also have seating here. If we do have a lot of people, we will put bar stools in the back where Dean is. And the center of it all is not the arcade system. I love that arcade system though. Is this 120-inch silver ticket theater screen. We also do use a 4K Nokia theater system. We got speakers everywhere. They're hidden. Alright, so don't judge me, but I had to put the projector on the box here to set it up to get somewhat of the whole screen. If it's not filled completely, I just can't make it completely, but this is the best I could do. I'm gonna just turn them on, see how fast they go on, see what the picture looks like during the day, then we'll flip it to at night, and then we'll get into side-by-side comparisons with the laser and the 4K. But right now, just for giggles, this is the 1080p projector. From startup, we'll see how long it takes. So about 10 seconds. Our TV logo. About 38 seconds. That's a long startup, but the bulb has to warm up. Show you the picture quality. Alright, on the left we have the Optoma UHD50. On the right we have the Happrun H1. The H1 is about $100. The 65 is about $1,000. And you can tell the colors are just a little bit more crisp and better on the UHD65. But the shocker is that the Happrun H1 I would never normally use on a 120-inch screen. It's usually for a 50-inch screen, but it's not bad with all the lights on. Not at all. That wasn't terrible to watch, to be honest. And with it's pretty bright in here. I mean, it's not like the brightest, but it's pretty bright. I can watch it. I mean, I have to strain my eyes a little bit. It'll definitely look better tonight, but it's not bad. Let me throw the laser on the wall. We'll show you guys how that is. On the left, we have the laser Optoma UHZ50, and on the right, we have the Optoma UHD65 traditional bulb projector, and there is absolutely no comparison in broad daylight. They are both 3,000 ANSI lumens, but wow. Just wow. UHZ50 is just in a league of its own, to be honest. The picture is just so vibrant, so much more detail. This is doing it no justice, how it looks right here. It looks so much better off the camera. I would pay almost $1,000 more for a picture like this. It's the same lumens, but it's just so much brighter and better. One more test I gotta put it through. Hold on. Here it is. The ultimate test. Is a laser projector better than a 4K television? I am not dialed in to the laser projector yet. Let me dial it in close to the TV and we'll see what we get. Here we go. I calibrated it the best I could. It is broad daylight. At night it's gonna look so much better. But if they weren't side by side, I don't think I'd have any problem with the image. And I will tell you one other thing. The brightness is all the way up on the TV, and the brightness is -30 on the projector. Let me film with my iPhone and show you. This is being filmed on the iPhone. It's a little bit better of a presentation of how I'm seeing it live. Still not as good, but good enough. Like I said, at night it's going to be a whole different story. Here we go, guys. I still got the TV hooked up. We're gonna see which one's better now that the lights are out. No more sunlight coming through the screen, and I can turn these lights off in the living room. Let's go. Here we go. Laser 4K projector versus a 4K television. No lights, and this is what we got. I'm not gonna lie. If these weren't side by side, I don't think I'd have a problem watching either one of them. But since they are side by side, of course, the TV is a little bit sharper, a little bit deeper of blacks, but if you want a 120-inch screen on the wall, there's no problem. This laser is the way to go. Yeah. What do you guys think? Let me know.